or so. We're back with another episode of the Santa Boot. Good evening. We are back with another episode of the Santa Boot First podcast. It's been a while, folks. 3 games have gone by. Lots to talk about. Red October.
Push.
The tush push. The push tush. The brotherly shove.
Eagles 3-0.
Eagles 3-0.
That's what
NFL is upside down.
Never satisfied.
Never satisfied. Right? But we are back on another beautiful Thursday evening here on the Santa Boot First podcast. Come on back. Plenty to talk about.
I can't wait till I get started. They're 3-0, but this, and this is wrong with them.
Turn his more.
I'd rather have the prep alma mater.
That's just wrong.
For Swift. The prep alma mater.
Prep alma mater? We're not having that.
And Oz.
Good evening and welcome. And actually, I don't think Nate would allow that to go over the airwaves. We're back with another Santa Boot First podcast coming to you live from the Northeast Pole. This beautiful Thursday evening. I am your bartender for the evening, Jim Marcus to my left. The infamous Lefty, Smitty.
What's up, man?
To his left, the elder statesman, Donald Kennedy Martin. That was a great
You going to let him do his job?
That was a great introduction.
Are you going to let other people speak all night? Or are you just going to hog the airwaves the whole time?
That's all he does,
Just
dude.
let it go.
What's up, James?
What's going on? To his left, we have the middle Martin.
Good evening. I'm just watching Bryce Harper get ejected.
Good. Good.
Yeah, he went off on Angel Hernandez, like in his face.
He might miss
Pop
game
him in the head with a bat?
No,
Wait,
he
is
should
that
have.
why they're saying he might miss game 1 of the wild card?
Get playoff ready.
No, he's not going to get suspended for this, but it's pretty funny.
To
Sorry,
DJ.
God.
The DJ's left. We have the youngest Martin, Andrew Martin. Andrew, what's going on?
What's up?
What's up? And behind the camera, keeping us live and on the air, the man, Nate Money Moss. You. All right, folks. It's been a while. 3 weeks? 4 weeks?
Yeah, we got to start with a moment of silence.
Moment of silence for who?
Baker Mayfield and
For those-
friend.
For
Trouble
those
Monday night. for
Tampa
Baker.
Bay Bucks.
Yeah. Did you wear your Bucks jersey? Don't tell me.
No, he did not wear his.
Oh, that t-shirt.
There was a
No.
look there.
I did wear a t-shirt.
Not in the game, you didn't. I wouldn't have allowed that. Yes. Yeah, I gave him a bunch of shit for it.
He does it on purpose because he'll get.
Right. He wants to get a rise out of
Yeah,
himself.
he's always that person that's always trying to get people fired up.
Yeah.
I hate people like that.
He's a contrarian.
Always poking.
always
poking.
poking the bear.
And then it gets you fired up when I do poke the bear.
It was funny
Some
to me.
people aren't going to like that, so
Yeah,
you better
you know
be
what?
careful.
It was funny to me because all I heard on the ESPN before the game was, "Oh, Baker's really bouncing back this year. Yeah, he looked great. Didn't he? He looked great.
Well, I mean,
In the red zone,
compared to his last 2 years, he did look bad.
he looked awful on Monday night. I thought, didn't you?
Yes. I think
Other
he
than
did
the
too.
first drive.
Yeah, he did.
So, yeah, we got the Birds.
Yeah.
3-0. We got the Phils. Red October around the corner.
Dame.
We don't need to talk about Dame. Dame's not here. Dame went where he went. The Sixers aren't doing anything.
Yeah.
Surprise.
The Flyers.
Flyers, we're not talking Flyers. Where are we going first? You want to talk baseball first? Get that out of the way?
No, let's go Birds.
Wanna go Birds first?
are our number one.
All right. Hey, let's go Birds first. Yeah, it's been a while since we've been here. 3-0. My thoughts are the offense still isn't clicking, which is scary to say. They're 3-0, and they're winning pretty much going away. Like, they had a close game.
No.
The Patriots game was close.
Patriots was close into the second half.
But it feels like they start, then they stop, then they start. They just haven't gotten a rhythm. And the defense has just been unbelievable. Defense has been unstoppable.
I thought the offense looked a lot better.
Better.
Myself on Monday night. I mean, they had, 462 yards? I mean, they're definitely – the problem is that for some reason they're moving the ball, right, with will, but they're not capitalized. Like, the first thing, I'll be honest, like, I know Nick Sirianni has a good set of balls and all, but, like,
A good set? How do you know?
A good set of balls when it comes to
He's given them enough to look in
a
the
big set of balls when it comes to play calling. I thought that was the
I'd say a good set, right? I didn't even hear that.
I thought it was the wrong call. I thought it was the wrong call on Monday. Like, first of all, Gainwell, which Monday Night Football still can't get right, is not a power back.
Yeah.
To take him in on a 4th and 2 on his first and hand on the ball, I just thought that was a bad play call. I think there's sometimes where the offense is like, they kind of, the play calling, and DJ talks about this a lot too, like in our chat. I feel like the offense gets in the rhythm and then they don't want to stick with the same thing because they're like, oh, well, we're tired of running the ball. But like, whatever, if it's working, why stop? And that's the thing that I think Brian Johnson, as a play caller, and I think he's getting better. I think he is getting better as a play caller. I think you saw some better calls Monday, but like, it's really not rocket science if it's working and keep doing it. Like, if you're running the ball, and you keep getting yards, then you don't have to all of a sudden start throwing the ball 3 times. And then, it's like, just stick with what's working. I thought Hurts had some moments that were really good on Monday, but then there were also some, like, questionable, right? Like, the first interception, I mean, it looked like they ran the wrong route. I don't know the wide receiver. That was a bad one. The one that Devontae Smith, it was just his timing is like a second or 2 off, and it's been off, right?
That DB made a good play.
But then you saw some plays like from the offense where they didn't give him the ball back the last 9 minutes, and that was a key part of the game. So, like, it's a work in progress, and you're right. The defense is ridiculous. I mean, DJ's been saying it since day one about Jalen Carter, and it's just like, it's just proven. The guy's ridiculous. Yeah, I don't think I've seen a guy with that speed come and then club the ball out of somebody's hand. Like, it's just ridiculous what he's doing.
And did you hear what he said after the game? He said he knew he wasn't going to make the sack. Yeah. So he dropped back and he saw that it was going to be a dump off. And he said, he cuts back my way, and he did.
And I pointed that out in the chat. I said, that was a smart play on his part. He knew he wasn't getting there. So he peeled off the block and went and made the play downfield. I thought the offense was better this week than they have been the first 2 weeks. And I still stand on this is their preseason. They had no reps together in live game situations. Don't give me this crap about the joint practices. Practice doesn't ever replace the game situation, game speed. Game speed is so much more than practice. I don't want to hear that. It's about getting those reps. They haven't done that during the preseason. They didn't do it really in training camp, per se. They're getting them now, and you're seeing the byproduct of not doing it during the preseason. You get sloppy play, you get unrhythmic play, you get inconsistent play. You get, Jalen throwing interceptions like he normally would not.
Right.
That he wouldn't do normally. And you get players not on the same page. So that said, I think that the offense is going to come around. Everybody's going to start to click. If they're not clicking in another 3-4 weeks, then we got an issue.
3-4 weeks. You're already at week 3.
I know. Then we got. Yeah, I know. And I think the Washington coming up this week is just the team that they need to get their house in order and start clicking. I think they're going to come out, and I think they're going to smash them this week. And the defense, it's always easier in the beginning of the year for the defense because they see the ball, tackle the ball. That's basically what you got to do. Yeah, you got schemes and this and that, but it's all about finding the ball and just putting the ball on the ground. So the defense is going to. I'm a defensive guy first anyway, and I'm so psyched for this defense, and I think that defensive line is just going to wreak havoc all year long, and I can't wait.
I think you mentioned them not having the preseason. I think the position that seems most obvious is the offensive line. Mm-hmm. I don't think Lane and Jordan had a good start to the season, but
hasn't Lane already gave up a sack?
I don't know if they tagged him with that sack.
No.
No, I don't think so. Because
that would suck.
But it was an obvious false start.
Oh, God, yes.
The other night.
Yeah.
You can't. He took a whole step back, and then they snapped the ball. It wasn't even close. It was, and I'm surprised I didn't get called for it. But I feel like Lane has started slow. Mailata's started slow.
Jurgens looked good though. Like the experiment of trying him out at right guard seems to be paying off.
Yeah.
He's looked good.
Yeah, I saw a clip today of him just opening up a hole,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it was Swift.
Yeah, I think he's going to be very versatile. Like you can put him anywhere. I think.
Yeah, well, he's going to center as soon as Kelsey
Yeah, I know,
retires.
but he's like the Dickerson type, where Dickerson can line up on the right side or left side of the ball, and he's just going to do his thing. And I think that's what you get with Jergens too. So that's pretty good to have.
Some of those holes they opened up Monday night, my God, that one where to the left in the second half, I forget exactly when it was. I mean, it was as wide as this basement.
Are you talking about when Swift hurdled the guy?
Yeah,
Like,
I honestly
25
think
yards downfield.
I think I'm not even kidding. I think all of us could have got like 2 yards through that hole before we got tackled.
It was ridiculous.
Maybe even like 5.
I would have got 5 or 6. I got speed on my side.
I'm saying like that hole was nuts. I think we could have easily got maybe 3 or 4 yards on that. That was impressive. That hole. That sound like that one because. Jeez.
Nate's all over it.
Need to clip that.
That one.
Yeah, nice balls and
Jesus.
press balls.
Nice 7 balls.
Oh. That didn't come out right.
Sounded good,
Yeah, I know. That's
though.
Santa Buddha after dark.
The defense, I think Deep said it, but the defense has been ridiculous.
You gotta like
Jake-
for that. You gotta love for that.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
What about the what?
The whole beating press.
Who like that? Jen and Jones.
Can we? Has there been a more impressive front four for the Eagles? Like, are we?
Almost
Since
Are we
the
stepping
Reggie
too
and
far
Jerome
to say
days,
like this is Reggie and Jerome days?
I mean, they haven't really come.
You're saying no, it's not better, or you think it's
I
not
don't think
wrong?
he close.
Not wrong to say that.
I don't
You
know
think it's
because
they're not there yet.
But I'm saying
But
not
I
even
think they
along the way.
will be.
no,
Yes,
they're not.
I think they can be.
They're not even at last year's numbers yet.
It's this Carter. You take Carter off there. Then what do you have? Maybe average, mediocre.
No, but that's kind of what I'm saying.
Fletcher's
Like,
having a good season.
but last year they were feasting.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But that's how Jerome and Clyde, because they had
Yeah,
Reggie.
Clyde-
It all
Clyde-
works together.
Clyde got a lot of sloppy seconds from Reggie.
Yeah, but last year didn't they have like a lot of sacks already in 3 weeks?
Yeah, Reddick started off hot.
Yeah, and this year I don't think they have as nearly
Yeah, I
as
don't think it was
much.
sacked, but
They're stopping the run. I mean, you can't run on this defense at all. But I don't know if you can say.
are we going to be looking at this? Well,
I
Fletcher will be gone, right? Fletcher's probably gone.
Yeah, depending on.
Especially, if they win,
Yeah,
you're going to see
Even the core,
the core is gone. Yeah,
even Lane, you think?
yeah. If his boys are gone,
all 3 of the guys are gone.
yeah, I think he's
Yeah.
going
They
to.
said he was tough when Brandon retired
Yeah,
because that was the whole his
Yeah.
mental health and all that stuff
Yeah.
that they shared. So
yeah. I could see all 4 of them going at the same time.
when's he got to prove at this point?
If they win this year, yeah.
That's what we're saying. Yeah.
And did you guys see Kelsey on the bench late in the game and walking in the tunnel? He looked like a beaten man. His face.
I think he looks like that every game.
Yeah, he kind of looks.
No, his facial expression sitting on the bench late in the game was just like he was just so wiped out. And then walking back to the tunnel, he was like he had no pep in his step. He was a little slouched. I was like, man, Kelsey looks worn down, man.
He's finishing.
Oh yeah.
He's
Yeah.
He's just an animal.
And he,
he's still 6 yards down the field. in front-
he said on the
next to run back.
radio, I forget if he comes on. Well, they had a Monday night game, so I forget what day he comes on the radio, but he's on every week. And he said, yeah, Monday night's game was exhausting. He said those tush pushes, that's a lot of work. He said, it's a physical play. He said the game was physical, and those plays are physical plays because he's right in the middle of all of that mass. Yeah, all that mass of humanity.
Yeah, it's like
He's right on the bottom of it. in the
3,000
middle.
pounds on you.
Yeah.
Maybe what 3-4 times a game. Yeah, I mean, and
Yeah.
they run that play at least 3 times a game, 4 times a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little Mac Jones action.
They pull, they tug.
Yeah, they try to snap things.
Make sure you got
Yep.
a cup on. No, do they make sure you got a cup on by checking for you?
I mean, you gotta make sure you can't have like your fingers out like that. And I never wore gloves. I hated gloves, so I just wore tape. Old school. I just take my hands. So yeah, you like this?
Yeah.
Because they'll break your hand. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Find anything loose. They're grabbing for it.
Yeah.
Whether it's the ball or a ball. They're grabbing for it. The tush push. It's something I wanted to talk about tonight too. Like, the tush push, the brotherly shove,
What
whatever
do
we're
you like
calling
better?
it. I think I like the brotherly
I
shove.
do too. I like the
I
brotherly
like the brotherly
shove.
shove.
I like that
Good,
one.
nice regular. Did you
Yeah.
see somebody mention it to Sirianni in his press
Yeah.
conference?
Yeah.
He hadn't heard that yet. He's like, oh, that's pretty good. I like that.
I want to know what they. I mean, I guess I can't say what they actually call it in a play call, but I mean, I wouldn't mind hearing what because you have the Philly special, but what do they call this play? I mean, is it
It's probably a rugby name or something.
Yeah,
you
do
know?
they say tush push like in the huddle? Like, all right, tush push, go. Like,
I'll ask Kelsey.
yeah. Next time we see him, we'll have to ask him. But I like. I'm team brotherly shove.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm with the tush push because I think since we dominate it so well, I think we can claim the rights to have it
The brotherly shove.
similar, with the name of.
It's weird how other teams are starting to do it, but none of them are having
They
the
don't
success
have.
we
They don't
do.
have the O line that we have.
Right.
Why they want
It's all about
And that's
personnel.
why they hate it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's they hate us because
They
they
hate us because they hate it. Yeah.
Yeah, they can't do it, and that's what I wanted to talk about. All these guys out there like complaining about it, right?
Mhm.
Be better, do better,
ridiculous.
figure it out. But guys like Chris Sims,
That's ridiculous.
who's now talking about like headhunting
Yeah.
and taking them out, and the other dope from Barcelona, I'm not even going to say his name and
I know.
give him
yeah.
the saying like these players need to get hurt. Like I'm on the Hurts train.
Yeah.
Like
Do they not realize that hurts the game though too? Like you tune in to games where the Eagles are playing because you want to see Hurts like make electrifying plays. Like
Yeah.
I'm not a Bengals fan, but I want to
You see
watch a
Joe-
Bengals game to watch Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase just go crazy. Like that's entertaining to me. I mean, it's just so stupid to wish injuries on him. I mean, it's wrong to begin with. I mean, it's just wrong.
Chris Sims is an a-hole.
And like I wouldn't wish injuries on anybody. Even I hate the Cowboys. I don't hope any of them get hurt though. I mean,
I don't know how I just don't get excited.
I understand.
yeah, but I'm saying like I'm not gonna wish.
I want Joe
injuries.
Barrow
Yeah, I'm
for a
not
good
gonna-
game. The Cowboys, I don't want that
Yeah.
guy.
Right, but I'm not wishing for injuries on a Cowboys player. Or a Mets player.
I
Like,
understand the sentiment he's trying to,
No, I don't. It's not
Express-
1964.
but you can't do it cheap. You can't do it dirty.
It's not
And
1960.
you ask any football player, Nate, when you walked out on that field, you were looking to hurt somebody, right? Every play, you were looking to hurt somebody, not kill them, not maim them for life, but you wanted to take somebody out of the game every time you walked on the field.
But my thought was, like, if I had to freeze
Impose your will.
10 off,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not slowing down. I'm not.
Right,
10 off.
right,
If he gets hurt, he gets hurt.
right, exactly.
Who's my plan? Like,
Yeah,
kill this guy.
right.
But in the heat of the moment,
Yeah.
I got a free lane.
I didn't see anything but a silhouette. That's all I saw.
It's different. The players and the players' mentality. It's the analysts. Like Chris
Yeah, I don't
Sims,
get it.
he wasn't
Yeah.
even a good player when he was on the field. Like
Right.
he should.
He was there.
And he was,
I get that.
but he was a
never good
quarterback.
player, but he wasn't.
I think he started.
He did,
I
but
think
he
he
wasn't.
started. Yeah,
Every time he says something, though, I love the people that comment the video of him getting ridiculed by Gruden in the I think it's Hard Knocks they were on, where he couldn't relay the play in the huddle,
Yeah,
and they had to do it like 5 different times, and Gruden was just riding him like he was getting so pissed on him. I'm like, that's literally who this guy was. Like this guy wasn't anything special. Like so to think that he has like this pedestal that he can be on to like say things that he does, it's I mean as we sit here and do a podcast, but like you know what I mean? It's like, come on, dude. Like really, you really gonna say that?
it's like all the athletes that tell the analysts you can't talk because you didn't play the game.
Yeah.
All right, I get that, but Sims, you didn't play the game well.
Yeah, exactly. That's
You,
it's
you shouldn't be out there calling for headhunting.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about it. I have a name for Jalen. He doesn't have a nickname yet, right?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, people probably trying to give him one.
I
but
think it should be the truth.
the truth.
You
We
know
need
why?
Smitty in here to
'Cause
verify.
the truth hurts,
Oh, that's a good
and
one.
that's what they're proving. You
That's a
can't
good one.
stop
there was a boxer. I
Can't
can't
stop.
remember his name, but his nickname was the
the
Truth.
Yeah.
I forget who it was. From the '90s, I think.
I like-
1890s, 1990s.
Yeah.
1990.
I like
Like
that
that?
one though. Yeah, I think it could work.
I
The
think it's
truth
all
hurts.
Yeah, you have to get that trending or something. Get hurt or t-shirts or something.
Yeah, put it on a shirt
When
and
people are complaining,
cease and
they have to
desist.
push, and what we're doing, they don't like it. Well,
Let's say the
truth is, you
Cowboys,
suck.
if the
You can't
Cowboys,
stop it.
if the Cowboys were doing this, do you think
Mhm.
there's this much hate for it nationally?
No.
no,
If the Bengals or the Vikings,
no, or the Chiefs.
no, especially
No,
not the
not the
Chiefs.
If they
Not when
it
Mahomes.
would be the most, you know.
Right.
There would be a penalty. There would be a
Yeah.
penalty every time Mahomes got touched in that.
Or if you stopped it,
Yeah,
they'd find a penalty somehow.
yeah. So
Or if Brady was doing
that's another thing. Like just because the Eagles are finding success in it, it's just everyone's got to have an issue with it.
Yeah.
You know, it's ridiculous.
Try it out. Didn't somebody try it out this week?
I don't know. I
it,
didn't.
there's
Fail.
several teams trying.
Carolina tried it.
It didn't work.
With Andy Dalton, Andy Dalton, right?
That's who
That's who
that's who
played.
started for them this week.
Andy
Yeah.
Dalton.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. You need the personnel to do this. That's why the Eagles are so successful
And-
with it.
I think it was Boomer Esiason was talking about it on the radio. He does little commentaries for commercial breaks, tape recorded, nothing live or anything. And he one of the times he spoke today was about the tush push. And he said, it's not about the push from behind. That has not a whole lot to do with it. He said it's the personnel up front
Yeah.
and the fact that you have a quarterback that can squat 600 pounds. He said that's what makes it work is the personnel up front and the quarterback. He said the people pushing from behind have very little to do with it. And it's not like 400-pound people are pushing from behind.
No, it's a running
It's
back.
I remember
Got it.
I remember looking specifically it was Gainwell.
Yeah.
Gainwell's not pushing anybody through that wall of humanity. Give me a break.
Yeah, I'm waiting for them, and I think they were going to do it on Monday night to kind of like option out of that. There was the play where they did.
Yes.
They were lined
Yes.
up to do the shove,
And then there's
and
that penalty to
and
fall.
Hurts slipped
Hurt,
coming
tripped.
out of it.
It slipped or
Yeah.
tripped.
Yeah. So I want to see what they're going to do.
They're
I feel like
definitely going to start.
keep
doing
setting that
stuff.
up.
Yeah.
and eventually you're going to do
Yes.
something. Like like when Randall faked the spike,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
The hurry up. I'm going to talk. I'm going to clock it. I'm not going to clock it.
And maybe start out by setting up a decoy, sending somebody out wide. Set up a decoy, run it a few times like that, and then actually run it where you throw to the guy on the
There's going to
outside.
be something. They got to.
They're going to have to get out of it.
Eventually, there's going to be a time where it will get stopped, and then everyone's like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
There's a way
Yeah.
to stop this, and then they'll try to. They might even do it this week. You might see it. I think.
Yeah.
I think Washington's a good team to try it on because they should win comfortably.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
understand how they can't stop it. I get it. Our offensive line is all world, but
It is.
If
pretty
you-
there's two
remarkable.
big defensive
Yeah.
lines.
If
Like,
you
why
look
can
at
you
the
not-
defense when they set up,
they don't.
they don't
pack it in.
focus on the center. They're still spread out on the line. They have the linebackers in the back. I would just
But if you-
I would put everything
No,
right there between the guards.
If you notice, the line for the Eagles, they slide underneath their legs, so they
Yeah,
jump
yeah,
over.
right,
It's more
right,
time to
yeah,
jump.
But
Yeah.
also
not.
this is where Hertz is very good and mindful. He sees that in a quick instant he goes right or left.
Yeah,
gets a
makes
better
me sweat.
push.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he'll go behind
Yeah.
Jurgens or behind Dickerson and get the push.
But
And sometimes there is where like Lane will come out of nowhere from behind and just drag
Yeah.
him across.
And that's what I think
Mm.
they'll do because I know they tried this all season. They outlaw the play totally. But I think what they might do is in these situations, you can no longer push from behind.
Push your pole.
Yeah. Well, you can't
Well, at
pull.
one point you
can't
couldn't,
pull.
But you
at one
can't
point
pull.
you couldn't push from behind anyway.
Well, no, you can't pull a player, but you're allowed to push.
Yeah, but at one time you weren't allowed to push
Oh,
either.
Yeah, but I think that's what they're going to
That
do.
rule I think has only been around for like 5 or 6 years.
I bet you next year that gets implemented. That rule.
It
You
could
can't
be.
push a player.
But
let other teams figure it out.
Yeah, or it
Yeah.
gets stopped.
and Andrew, you're right. That's leverage.
leverage.
The leverage that you get from going low, and that goes
And
back to the personnel.
Like you see them when they line up, their heads are almost on the ground
Yeah.
already.
Yeah, they're
Both
already.
sides of the ball.
Yeah,
Like
It's
they
like a
all
rug-
know what
It's
they're
a
going to
rugby
yeah,
scrum.
yeah, exactly.
And I'm waiting for like a really bad injury. It's
Yeah.
like when
You
you
know
have your
what they
head
should
down
do?
and you're not looking up, like
You know
you
what they
can't
should do
control
with
the
this?
way your body goes.
have my lot slip out to the left. Have him
Well,
pitch.
he'd be a legal man downfield.
Now you report.
No, you
Yeah.
got just report. Yeah.
Yeah.
What they should do is have Milata take the snap
Yeah.
and just go.
Yeah. I mean,
That would be awesome.
stop having Jalen in there.
Have him in the shotgun.
Yeah.
Take the
His
snap.
running start. Oh my
Boom.
god. Because he played rugby at a pretty good level.
You ever see the footage of him running
Yeah,
that
yeah.
ball on their goal line?
Destroy
He just
people.
destroys people.
Which I don't understand why they never did it yet.
I've been
Yeah.
waiting since day
And
one.
You
for them
know
to do
the
that.
fans want to see that.
Oh,
Yes.
we would love it.
I've been waiting since day one
If
for
they
this.
go up like 70-20, like the Dolphins just did,
Yeah.
like I want to see it. Just like
Yes.
give the fans
Yes.
what they want. Just one play.
Our version of the fridge.
Yeah. Let's just see what happens.
Him or Milton Williams
I think my
or
lot.
Jordan
My lot.
Davis.
Jordan Davis.
Yeah.
Like I
Oh,
think
God.
I'm picturing those are
Jordan
the three, like,
Davis at
biggest,
fullback.
widest guys on
Yeah,
the team.
Jordan
that I can
Davis.
think of.
Jordan Davis
At fullback. My
And
lot
Milata
at
at
back
right.
and just go. ISO, go.
Here comes 700 pounds.
Yeah, that would be insane.
How about,
It's just a
how about a
record.
wishbone with those two guys at Boston
Oh,
Scott?
Good, that would be good too. Sirianni, if you're listening, like
Well, we got ideas
film
here,
with them
Nick.
here. Come
We got
on.
ideas, Nick.
Yeah.
We got a new page in your playbook.
I'll
Yeah.
draw it up and send it over
This
to you.
goal line package.
So how important is this phone call for him?
It must be.
It must be pretty
It's
important.
back to school
Yeah, it was-
night.
it was
Yeah.
about-
It was
school.
back to school
He
night.
said it was the
Yeah.
principal call.
Yes.
Oh, that's a review. That's a follow up.
Yeah.
How do you think tonight went?
Uh,
I think that's what that is.
Yeah. It's been pretty long since he's been here. That's right.
Maybe he's
should we,
taking
should
it
we
out.
rip on Hurts? What else? What else? What else does he not like?
Yeah.
We talked about Kelsey, and I wanted to talk about the documentary.
Oh, yeah. Did you see it?
I saw it. You guys see it?
Great.
Yes.
You see the documentary, Nate?
Oh, Nate, you got to see
watch
it.
it. Gotta
Are
watch
there
it.
spoilers? It's a documentary. Can you?
No, there's no spoilers. I don't think.
Yeah,
It's
it's a documentary. It's about
yeah,
his life.
yeah,
His
yeah,
life.
yeah, yeah. I mean, we know they lost the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Right? There's
Oh,
nothing to hide.
hold on. Some guy just waking up from a coma. What?
They were in the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
It was great. Like, I
it was
think
so cool.
I always got the sense with Kelsey, like, hey, he seems like a regular dude. Likes to drink beers.
Yeah.
You know, his house seemed like a modern.
Yeah, it
house.
looked like he lived in
His
Bed
wife,
Salem.
yeah, his
I was
wife
like,
was
whoa,
like
what?
buried down to earth.
Dude's
like-
making $14 million a year living in Bucks County.
Yeah.
Like,
and you hear like I have a friend, like they see them taking the kids to soccer, and
Mhm.
Smitty's got a buddy that sees them on the beach in Sea
yeah,
Isle.
right.
So
Kelsey.
Kelsey. Talking Kelsey in
Did
the
you
doc.
watch? Did you watch the documentary, Smitty?
No, I'm not
Oh.
watching.
Why?
I don't want to watch it right now.
Okay.
I want to wait till the season's over and have some in the summer. I don't want to see about Super Bowl. I'm not ready for it.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, Jim. Sorry.
I mean that was a tough part of it because I haven't watched the Super Bowl
I
again.
watched. That was the first time
That
I
was
rewatched.
the first time I rewatched it.
Yeah.
I can't,
So that was-
can't do it too much.
But you gotta watch the documentary, dude.
I
It's
will.
worth it.
Documentary's really
Work.
Marianne actually really likes his
Yeah.
wife.
Maybe we
Yeah,
should have like
my
the
mom-
Santa Booth first viewing of it.
Joe White wants to know if you did a courtesy flush in there. Was that really a work call? Was that a business
School
call?
business. Somebody's got the
I don't
vid.
know. You're kind of sweaty, Smitty.
Somebody's got the vid.
Flip the microphone outside the collar.
Somebody's
yeah.
got the vid.
It better not be you.
No.
Actually, no.
Don't
Can
be putting
you?
names out there. That's
No,
this
no,
is
no.
hip-
Oh, my mom's
Yeah.
watching. Bro.
Actually,
I gotta be on my best
behavior.
behavior. I
Start
didn't
calling you-
realize.
Start calling you Kurt Schilling.
Yeah, no
I didn't
more,
realize.
Oh,
no more F bombs out of you,
I had
Smitty.
a drop
That
on the
was
night.
brutal. Did you see that, Smitty? Did you
What?
see Kurt Schilling? I guess the cat's out of the bag. Like
What?
What did Kurt
So-
Schilling do?
did.
Tim Wakefield,
Right?
famous Boston Red Sox pitcher,
Yeah.
is battling brain cancer.
Oh, I
Oh, wow.
didn't know that.
Nobody knew. Kurt
Wow.
Schilling said it on his podcast
Why would he
without
do that?
consent or anything.
Really?
Because he's Kurt Schilling.
Starting linebacker in the house.
Oh, nice. What's up?
Weak side.
What other answer is there?
Real enthusiastic there.
So, are you guys still talking about the birds?
You have seen Remember the
We are.
Titans, haven't you,
Documentary.
Brody?
All right. Did you guys talk about another thing that
We did.
that
I
was
came
clear
up,
on Monday?
Wait,
I came
actually,
up,
Jim-
I came
yeah,
up
Jim
with
has a
a,
good
I,
idea.
I have the nickname for Hertz because Hertz doesn't really have a nickname. Right? The truth.
That's too much. Like,
Because the
isn't
truth
that
hurts.
like Paul Pierce?
Because the truth hurts.
Isn't Paul Pierce?
And they
called the
can't
truth?
stop us.
Paul
Is
Pierce
he?
is called the truth, but I like
Who
Hurts
was the
being-
boxer? There was a boxer.
Our truth?
No,
That's the
you know what
wrestler.
stood out? Did you guys talk about what stood out on Monday? Another thing that I just was thinking about, like,
On your phone call?
no, like about the game, is the fact that did you see how much we missed Bradbury and Blankenship? How much that showed up this week? I thought they were very good in the
Blankenship. was good.
Blankenship's very good, but
Yeah,
even Bradbury,
Ghost.
dude. I mean, Job is still a work in progress.
Carl Williams. Carl the Truth
Carl
Williams.
Williams. I thought
She wearing a James Harden shirt.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Come on over here, Brody. James Harden.
I've told him about it, but he keeps wearing it. It's just football. It's just football
That's
shirt.
fine. He gets that sweaty and all
What's
that.
up, buddy?
Oh, not the TV.
Not me, man.
Yeah,
Not
but,
the TV.
That's more expensive than a picture frame.
so what is? All
Just a bit.
right, so
We were on the Kelsey doc.
So we got on the Kelsey doc, and where I was going to
are
eventually
we getting
end with the Kelsey doc was
Taylor?
Kelsey now the most beloved Eagle.
Yes.
Yeah,
I've been saying it for months.
He's past Brian
He's
Dawkins.
way past, not way past.
I'm
but
not
he's
saying way
past
past.
Brian
He's
Dawkins.
past.
Yeah.
He does. He connected more with this fan
Yes,
base than
he
than
does
Dawkins
more.
did.
Not that Dawkins didn't
Not
connect,
saying- right.
but Kelsey shows his face, I think, more in the community
Yeah.
and like helping out and podcasts.
Kelsey's also at a bunch of
He'll
games.
Social
do-
media, social
He'll
media
go do a
helped
drinking
lot.
contest,
Yeah,
whereas Brian can't
Well,
do that.
Yeah,
But he-
Dawkins
it's
doesn't
just-
drink.
Right.
social media's helped a lot.
Well,
Like
yes.
podcasting's a big thing
Yes.
now.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
Dawkins doesn't have
Yes.
that. Didn't have
He
that when he
could.
played.
He
He
could
didn't
do a
have that when he
podcast
played
now.
though.
Yeah, true.
So, but Kelsey has those,
Does Kelsey chug a beer during the wild card series?
oh, he will be there.
Oh,
He already said it.
There in the
He already
fanatic again?
said, he already said that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's I heard him on the
He
radio.
already
He said he'll be there.
Yeah.
Wow.
He said, "You don't need to tell me to go drink a beer.
Yeah.
You guys
I'll
talk
be
about
there."
the other Kelsey?
No.
Are we tired of hearing about
Do you
it?
wanna
we
talk
like,
about
we
the other
like our
Kelsey?
own Kelsey.
We
Swift
like, yeah,
combo.
we like our own
Yeah, I
Swifty.
agree. I don't like. I think.
I
Who
think
cares?
honestly, I think our Kelsey Swift combo performs better than.
Did you
That's
see?
what
Did you
Kelsey
see the whole
combo.
thing where they like put Taylor Swift in like a snack machine to hide her from getting? Did you guys see
Oh, the
that
popcorn
video?
machine.
does
Is
that
that
every
real?
time.
What?
You think that was real?
Yeah.
What?
I think too.
How did she show up?
So she was in the suite, right?
Yeah.
After the game, I mean the crowds and the level of the suite was
Yeah.
insane.
They were all waiting.
all
for
waiting
her.
for her. So nobody saw her physically come out of the suite. But what did come out of the suite was a popcorn machine.
With like 8 people
with,
surrounding
with
them.
like
a
two,
case.
no, with like
A big
big
case.
case
It wasn't a popcorn.
and like two just regular schmoes pushing it.
That's
No,
pretty
and
funny.
then, no, it
It
wasn't.
was a girl.
It wasn't two
and,
regular
like,
schmoes. There were people surrounded.
it was two
No,
security
they were
guards.
Yeah,
fans.
but pushing
No,
it.
the
It was
That were
two-
actually
it was
pushing
two,
it.
Either
like
way, they weren't
ushers.
slick about it because I think people got it right.
Nobody
away.
went after the
Well,
machine.
who's gonna open the case? That's a little
I
bizarre.
That's pretty funny.
I mean, if Swifties are insane,
Did you?
How bad do you want to meet her? That's
yeah, how
No,
bad do
I
you want
don't
it?
want to. I want to hear less about meeting her.
We're
Obviously,
we're skipping Brody's game on
She's
Sunday.
a fraud.
I'm in New York to watch.
all you Swift.
How about we bring your daughter
Bring
down here?
Carly down
Yeah.
All you
Does she
Swift.
speak Swifty? There's
No,
there's a language.
Hold on.
There's insane.
She's got to tell her Swift air freshener in the new car or whatever.
It's insane.
Are
There's
you
a
Swifty,
language and like
No, he ain't no
Okay.
Swifty.
it's
Let him answer.
We've already talked about.
Yeah,
it.
there's pizza.
Listen,
I put a slice aside.
does anybody else think that it was like kind of embellished? Like all of a sudden you're this big. Like first of all, all she talked about was the Eagles, and she's a big Eagles fan. Then she shows up like she's the biggest Chiefs fan, and,
Hey,
and
she's
you know the
supporting
cameras are on.
boyfriend.
Shut up! I don't
She's
care.
being a
She's
supportive
been with them for
partner.
what? A couple weeks. Give me a break.
Maybe
It's all.
What?
all I want to say is nothing sacred. Right? Like I've had to deal with hours for the past year in this household, and football was the thing I was looking for.
And now it's ruined.
And now it's coming in
Yes.
football, and I don't like it.
Here's a
I
question.
don't like it.
Here's a question I'm going to ask you. You better answer it right.
No.
They're all Swift fans in the house.
Yes.
What happens if they all say they want Travis Kelce jerseys?
Oh,
Are you gonna buy them?
I am not buying it.
But are you gonna have the kahuna?
will you
tell
allow?
them?
Because
Yeah,
there's
will you allow them to
no,
wear cheap Swift? Yeah,
There's-
like yeah,
wait,
come on,
so
this
Jim-
is come on.
Travis
Big ball.
Kelsey merchandise after that game went up 700%.
All right, well, what happens if they want Travis Kelce jerseys?
What about
I already
T-shirts?
know what Mr. Marcus would do. I'm trying to see if you have the kahunas that he has. What would you say if your wife
You're in his
walks
house.
out
You're
with
in
a
his house.
Travis Kelce jersey?
You're the man's crib, dude.
It doesn't matter. What would you do if somebody walked in? If they walked in with Kelce jerseys? No, but I'm asking you. That's why. What would you do?
There you go.
Well, the time's yours, Andy.
There you go.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Swifty is here. Swifty in the house.
She wants a Travis Kelce jersey. Are you going to allow her to wear it in the house?
I wouldn't wear a Chiefs jersey.
No.
Good answer.
If Mom, Heather wore one, did he tell her that she had to take it off?
Is Heather a Swiftie?
Oh, I don't know.
She's semi-swift.
Really?
What's with the language? I don't get the language. The Swift.
Is there a special language?
Encryption.
That's just her, like the name of her fans.
I don't get it. Is that the That's the bracelet, right? I saw that on
Oh
TikTok
yeah, this is
too.
one I got. I traded with someone.
Say they have these. They have.
Dude,
it's
I
a
can make
whole
them. You
world.
want me to make
Travis
them?
is wearing them.
Dude, I'll make you guys all want DeAndre Swift.
Is that why he made her bracelets? Oh my God.
This is the first American guy.
Oh God, it's better.
She ran out of material.
Thank you.
She needs
She's
a new
gonna have a
album.
song about
She needs a new
tight
album.
end something. It's gonna be her next big hit.
Travis dumped me in the end zone at Arrowhead.
Like I said, Travis
Will you-
scored sixes on and off the field.
Will you guys be watching Chiefs games at a more
Wait a
higher
minute.
rate now?
Who here wants to say faithfully how many yards Travis Kelce had Sunday?
I
I'm
don't.
gonna hand it over to you.
Was it 69? Is that a coincidence?
That's what I'm asking.
I don't think so.
Carly, your aunt chimed in with Carly. You better stick up for our girl,
Oh no.
Yeah, I love Taylor.
Aunt Erin.
Do you think it's a publicity stunt?
No,
You think
because
You think she's in love?
she's so private about her personal
Ah,
life.
didn't look like it Sunday.
Well, that's what I'm saying. For her to like go to the game and be there publicly, like she's not seen if she
Travis-
doesn't want to be seen. There was a time she went to a studio and she climbed in like a box so that she wouldn't get photographed going into the studio.
What, did you see the video of the popcorn
Brody's got something
chase
to say.
coming out of the suite?
No.
So nobody saw Taylor leave the suite.
Oh yeah.
You think she's in that box?
Was she in there? You think she-
Imagine being that
She
famous.
has a video at her concert. She doesn't walk on the stage. She gets in a broom cart and they wheel it to the stage.
Imagine having to be
Yeah,
that
the video
famous.
of her
Like,
climbing out of the broom
Dude,
cart.
next week, can you guys wheel me in? Cooler?
Yeah.
So nobody sees
We'll-
me coming to
We'll wheel you in a
yeah,
carpet.
but you know how much that has to suck that you're that famous you can't even.
Oh,
Well, she doesn't speak before or
I
after a
love that.
concert
She's making that
because she has to save her voice.
She doesn't want to hurt her legs with the popcorn. Meanwhile,
Dude.
what happens if the wheels go
And then
trail? And
I was seeing on Twitter like all the Swifties are starting to learn like football and the
Yeah,
terminology.
what's it
Like,
say?
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
this is
Well, I
not
think it's
like
funny that all like the Swifties are like now they're interested in football. They're taking an interest in it.
She
but
does
all
need the
NFL
publicity.
fans are just hating on Taylor.
because you guys
Right.
just had a whole year of Taylor.
I'm not hating on Taylor. I'm hating on the I am. I'm hating on the concept.
she's a fraud. She's an Eagles fan now. She's a Chiefs fan.
Yeah, she's a
The
Travis
Eagles.
Kelce.
I know. Dude,
Was
she-
it?
She has a Travis Kelce jersey on.
Wasn't
She has
it-
all Chiefs
Was
stuff
it
on.
Chiefs? I thought it was just like a
No,
rap.
it was the Chiefs.
No, it was the
jacket.
Chiefs, yeah.
Thank you.
But
They
nothing-
probably gave
nothing
it
Kelce.
Kelce, right?
Nothing
Yeah,
Kelce.
they definitely
And
got
it sits next to Mommy Kelce.
Now, what-
miserable.
the one-
His mom looked miserable.
The one,
She did not enjoy that.
Are
the
you
one
with it?
moment I did enjoy is when Travis scored and she looked right into the camera that was focused on her and
Publicity.
let out an LFG.
That's right.
That was the one moment I did enjoy.
Let's
LFG.
What's that stand for?
Let's freaking go.
Let's effing go. We're no F-bombs tonight.
Yo, is she gonna get on stage
Why
and concert? She gonna get
I
on
was told no F-bombs tonight. I don't know why, but I was.
concert with a Swifty belt. You gotta fight for your right to party. Is that gonna be the next thing?
I
Come
don't
on.
know.
I'm disappointed.
Will you
now.
buy Travis Kelce merchandise?
Probably
Okay.
Didn't? Yeah, you said that.
No,
She already
Chiefs.
said
She's not doing Chiefs. But like Travis Kelce has his own stuff. Like
Like Jason Kelce.
Like if he's got beard butter, should I buy the Kelsey beard butter?
if it's Jason, sure.
Yeah, you can't
What?
buy Travis.
Beard
not. Yeah,
butter.
if anything, I would
Beard
just
butter.
get like if I wanted something Kelsey, I'd get Jason.
Well,
I'm disappointed.
Or-
What do you,
That girl.
can we get Brody's opinion on Taylor Swift? I need to hear it. Because
He don't have an opinion.
no, he does.
It's been going on for like a week, and I'm already sick of it.
Yeah.
It's getting dragged on.
I was sick of it today.
It's getting dragged on like she gets dragged in the popcorn.
Oh, Wait, so are the Swifties approve of Travis?
Yeah, everyone's excited because he's American.
That's
They're
crazy.
finally free from the British. They said
Yes, we won again.
The Swifties know we've been free from the British for
Yeah, but it's always nice to
like
hang out.
250 years.
You guys see that beach with Tanya Harding and Nancy Kerrigan?
boyfriend. One of the things was her last boyfriend. Every time she was photographed out in public and like she looks pretty, everyone would always say his name was Joe. Everyone was like, "Oh, Joe, can you fight?" Everyone would post that. But now everyone's like, "We don't like because she looks good. Like, can he fight to keep her? Because like they
Oh
don't
my
think her.
god.
Like, can Joe
Dude,
fall in
I
fight?
guarantee you Travis is gonna be
Well, that's what we're saying. Is
pulling
we
a
all know
split one with her and have two other.
we all know he can fight.
Can he fight though?
He did get in that
Oh,
training
I
camp
mean-
fight. The training camp fight.
Dude, do you really think
Well,
Swift's
he's
gonna
not-
be faithful on the road? I don't.
Is
Yeah.
she going to travel to away games and everything?
She's going to New York this week.
Oh, God.
She lives in
Yeah, so she's going to the
Wait,
Jets.
she's going to a Jets game?
She lived in Nashville.
I thought she was an
She has,
Eagles
I
fan.
think she has a house in Nashville, Rhode Island, and New York.
She's
Probably
it's Stone Harbor. Every Swiftie Eagles fan better be done with her if her ass shows up to that Chiefs game against the Eagles. When I'm a lifelong Eagles fan, Chiefs
That's a good
I
question.
was
Will she
going
wear
to
it?
say.
Will she wear
That's-
it?
she's going to do the mock jersey.
will be over.
What's Jason Kelsey's jersey?
She's
No,
not
she's
going
going to do the mom
She'll go
jersey.
neutral.
Half and half.
If she goes neutral, she's okay. If she doesn't, the
She'll go
arrow's over.
neutral. She'll go neutral. So if they're still
I
together
was just
by
saying they're
that
not going to be
game,
together by that.
Yeah, that's what.
you don't think
A month
so?
and a half?
We went for 6 years.
6 years,
They
Jim.
were together for
Jeez.
Wow.
Wait, when
Hey,
they,
Oh, the
Have you never put a ring on it?
girlfriends with Leonardo DiCaprio.
that
We
don't
don't-
matter.
48.
Girlfriends. They're not girlfriends. They're just-
Yeah, exactly. They're not girlfriends.
If you look at our star players in the Eagles, they're like consistent with their high school or college sweethearts. That's what we like, right? That
I mean,
consistency.
Travis is.
Jason Kelsey.
Didn't he have a dating show
Yeah.
or something?
Catching Kelsey.
Yes, yes.
Dude, that's
A reality
important.
show.
Is are Taylor? Are they upset about that? That he might be a player?
He is a player.
He is a
I don't
player.
know. I mean,
Dude, how long is you don't think he's gonna
He's definitely a player.
he's definitely gonna be doing his thing.
I don't know.
Oh.
The Swifties will come after you, dude.
they will.
Yeah.
He's done. If he starts wearing
He's
if he
first
starts
run.
wearing those bracelets, he's done.
He already is.
When his mail card's gone.
Dude, he's done.
He probably can't walk around Kansas City, but he could probably walk around any other city in the country and not be recognized by most people. Now with this, he's done.
His life.
Everything
is
he
gone.
does is going to be under a microscope.
Yes.
And they're going to tell Taylor what
All
he
right,
did.
over under.
He sat down and he had a burrito with a woman.
Is he?
It was like coming to the training
Wait,
staff. Calm
no,
down.
there
Wait,
was
is she gonna show up in Seattle next year? Or she won't be with him.
No, she can't. That would be insane.
Hold on,
Like,
she
she can't.
No, that's
She went. Where did she go? LBI.
Yeah,
this
wait a
year
minute,
or
Jim,
something
is she gonna
for
be with
dinner?
She used to go to
when they
Stone
do the
Harbor.
Kelsey,
Okay.
when they do the autism thing. Is she gonna be with him next summer?
No.
I don't think so.
How long you guys?
She can't go to
He's
that.
on tour next summer.
Oh, there you go.
No, he's definitely gonna
Yeah, that's the international tour, right?
He's gonna have a
Yeah,
Kelsey
he's-
smack.
I mean, for the Super Bowl, she's going to be in Tokyo.
Is that why she couldn't do it?
Am I right? She's gonna be a spike in the football.
They asked her to do this halftime show.
Is he gonna open up? She's
gonna
gonna
be in
fight for your
Tokyo
right to party.
Did you
That's
see?
twice now she refused the halftime show, isn't it?
I mean, he is dating a billionaire, so
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
too good for the halftime show.
changes things.
I look, he's smart, right? Like,
Is he smart?
Your life has changed.
Dude,
man.
if
You're-
he screws
like,
her over, he's
Jim,
done.
think about it.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
He
yeah.
could have had an easy
The minute they break up,
life.
it's trash.
Not all her boyfriends are like. I mean, everyone loves Harry Styles. The Swifties
What about
love
what was
Harry
the last one? He broke up
Styles.
with her.
Joe Alwyn.
Is that the one that broke up?
exactly. That's his life. His life done. He's still an NFL tight end.
Because the
He's still
Swifties,
going to be a Hall
the
of Famer.
Swifties are like their own thing. They will come and ruin your life.
Goodbye. Get out of himself.
They're like termites. They just invade and take over.
Termites. They're gonna have to call Terminex for the
Everyone
clip.
hates John Mayer because he was.
I like John Mayer.
He was 32 and she was 19.
Oh,
What was
that's-
dating a
that's
32
a
year
Nah,
old?
hey, don't bring
I
that
mean,
up.
hold on.
Yeah, is it John Mayer?
That sounds like you answered somebody at prom when you're 30 years old.
But so that's why people don't like him. But like Harry Styles, they like him.
23.
And most people.
All right.
23.
All right, so the
Most
number of
people
split
still like Joe
inside.
Alwyn.
No, it wasn't. Yeah.
All right,
I
I'll give you
don't.
that.
I don't get the.
Wait,
Swiftie
she was
thing.
30.
I didn't want to spend this much time with Taylor
John
Swift.
Mayer.
Dude, our numbers
All
are
right,
gonna go
Do
through.
you
the roof.
guys?
Yeah, we
No,
got
not
50.
really, because we're like bashing.
Yeah, but I
We're
don't.
not bashing her. I'm bashing the relationship. Get out of
I
I don't. Yeah,
I
that
don't
too.
like-
Like, stop interfering. With
She's
the
gonna
NFL.
just showed up low key at the game. Don't act
She's.
like you're.
It's Taylor
can't.
Swift. She's
That's impossible.
He tried to be low key. She requested tinted windows. But I mean,
But get out of the car.
M&M's.
You have to get out of the car, though.
They have a Swifty text chain.
They have a language.
I see it on TikTok.
Well, you don't believe everything.
Wait, so when your dad's watching football down here, you guys gonna start coming if the Eagles aren't on?
Chickies and Pete.
Oh. All right, will Heather come down and be like, hey, can you just turn on the Chiefs game real quick? Just to see if Taylor, like,
Is she gonna,
do you think they'll do that?
Do you
No.
think
No?
like
Okay.
they own Kelsey jerseys, right? Doesn't Heather? That was the Kelly Green.
Kara has a Kelsey. Kara has
All
a
right,
Kelsey.
so-
I have a Kelsey.
I don't know, man. Travis Kelsey jerseys on the Christmas
I won't
list.
be surprised if Heather says she's driving up to New York
I
to
have
hang
a
out.
jersey on my Christmas list.
I swear.
Oh, now she has a switch. Oh, that makes sense.
What is DeAndre Swift?
Swift.
You might want to wait on that.
Good choice.
Oh, it's not for that reason.
Don't listen.
All right, enough Taylor
Enough of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelsey.
Yeah.
Is she gonna like run on the field when Travis gets knocked out in the middle of the game,
Huh?
or are they gonna have to wheel her in a popcorn tin to midfield? To
I just can't believe. Imagine being that famous so you can't even walk.
Yeah,
in.
no,
You gotta
that's
be-
her choice. I'm not. You don't stop.
Dude.
Dude, imagine being that
She would
cocky.
get swarmed.
What? Okay. Well, that comes with the territory of being a billionaire. You think I'd feel bad for somebody?
No, I'm just saying that sounds
Does
horrible.
anybody agree with me that it's her
House
choice?
without crowds of people. That's why she
Yeah,
hides.
that's why
I don't
she
think-
hides.
I don't think she's cocky.
I don't think she is either.
I think she's
It's all
one of the
about
most famous
right?
pop singers in the world. Like
She's probably the most famous woman in the world, if you think about it.
I would say so.
Him or her, like Beyonce, right?
I'd go Beyonce.
Really? But like, I don't think she's cocky. I think it's also out of safety. Like, there's crazy people in this, crazy fans.
She
Like,
had someone break into her house and sleep in her bed.
that's tragic. What if sleep in her bed?
Maybe it would Travis.
That's scary. Would you want somebody breaking into your house, sleeping in your bed?
I mean, if they want to.
so here's let's bring this all together. The Kelsey documentary. We're talking about how Jason, very down to earth, normal guy.
Travis is a total.
Travis is a kind of a douchey guy. Like Travis is starting,
But he's-
getting a little
What are you
corny.
starting to annoy you? He should have.
I liked him, but I don't know. He gets a little. He's a bit much. He gets a little. He gets a bit.
Claire Duff.
But-
People talk.
With
That's pretty good. Funny.
I'll take Claire Dunphy
Yes.
with Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
Every day.
I'm team. Should we
Team Claire.
Dumpies?
Dunphy's.
You give me
Dumpers?
Dumpers.
Dumplings.
I don't know, man. I'm not like. I don't like.
Do you think
I don't like her
Jason-
taking the
you
attention.
think
to the
Jason and his
NFL.
wife
No, I
aren't
think
going
his
to be able
mom-
to do well?
I think the mom looked
No, they were
miserable.
interacting. She didn't look miserable. I
Dude,
think
the one,
Dude, there's a
the
difference
one
between a
camera
mom
angle.
acting nice.
The
because
one,
it's the-
she
it's
wasn't
the
even
son's
sitting there. She
girlfriend.
wasn't even sitting with her.
she was standing right next to her.
But she was
She
in
was
the
right
back.
next to him.
She was in the back.
What are you talking about?
If you look from
They
the
were
one
straight.
perspective,
When Sophia gets older, there's going to be a point where there's somebody that maybe she's dating that you don't really care too much about, but you smile and everything's nice because
When she gets older, she's dating. Gotta help that boyfriend.
I want to say that
I think that's how Mama Kelsey
I think her mom looked. I think she was miserable. Honestly, she did. Like, she doesn't seem like the type to have all this attention on her to begin with. Like, she's just like, oh, whatever. But like when that was going on, I don't think she
Yeah,
liked
but
it.
now she's gonna have it all the time.
Yeah, and I think she hates it.
She likes
I don't think she
If
liked it at all.
If she shows up against the Chiefs and Eagles and all Chiefs here, you better all be done with her.
I don't
I'm
even
not
care
with her
about
now.
now. Like,
No, done with her.
I don't
She
care
becomes
about
an
Taylor
enemy.
Swift. Like,
She becomes an
she
enemy.
said never.
She said, not you.
I don't
These
care.
clowns.
Like, I
I
don't
never
care
cared.
about Taylor Swift.
Yeah, but
Like,
that's over the top.
I've spent more time right now talking about her than I went through my whole life.
You could have bought yourself another set of season tickets instead of just going to the Taylor Swift game.
He didn't go.
I didn't know.
he wanted to. He was out in the parking
Yeah,
lot.
Jim wanted to go.
It was a good concert. There were a lot of people that went that said they weren't Swifties before, but then.
Oh,
they
now
actually
see,
saw
now
it.
they're
They're converted.
converted. Oh my
It was
god,
a mass conversion.
It's a good concert.
it is a cult.
That's like the concert you went to.
They give that's what the bracelets are. They
Yeah,
once you
it's-
become a part of the cult.
He's a-
one of them.
get the
I haven't watched
bracelet.
them.
Do you even know who gave you that, or was it just like?
It was just a girl. Like if you saw someone with bracelets on their arm, you just go up and you say you want to trade bracelets. And
Oh
they say
my
yeah.
god.
Damn, if I, all right, that's.
I'll never see those girls
It's like-
again. But
It's like
I have
Insane
bracelets.
Clown Posse and the Juggalos.
Can you imagine like us going up to
What is a juggalo?
I don't know, man.
You know what a juggalo is?
What do you guys think? What do you guys think about this whole thing?
I think
I think it's
I think we
ridiculous.
spent too much time talking about it already.
She's taking away from the NFL.
Did you see the tweet where she was eating a piece of chicken? They said she's eating chicken with ketchup and seemingly ranch. Like
So
they said seemingly ranch, and everyone thought it was so funny, and people keep posting about seemingly ranch.
semen ranges.
I get it. Steven. Right.
Oh wow.
No, it wasn't that. It was
no.
She's
Can we
eating,
guys talk about the real MVP meatball?
I'm
she was
meatballing.
just eating she was eating a piece of chicken with ketchup and ranch, and the person that posted said she's eating it with ketchup and seemingly ranch, like they weren't, and just the wording.
Like nobody's ever done ranch before.
Jeez, what
It
a
was just the
she's a
wording.
real risk
Not ranch and ketchup.
Innovative.
So crazy.
She should make a song about seemingly ranch.
Yeah, not the way I was thinking.
Yeah.
Scratch that
Hey,
one.
Travis.
Eating chicken.
Yeah, that's
Travis and I were eating
saw
chicken,
videos, like,
seemingly ranch.
cleaned up after herself in the
Seemingly ranch. Travis dropped his pants.
When Schmitty eats
Wait, how about a
something
song?
like
I'm sure she's
Me
a
and
sweet girl.
Travis were eating seemingly ranch. Next thing I know, he dropped his pants.
Schmitty, when you eat
This guy doesn't want to drop an F-bomb.
Schmitty,
That's
Right.
better.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Next time
your
you-
boss is on your ass tonight.
next
You gotta
time
watch
you eat
yourself.
something daring that's not like PB&J, we're gonna take a picture of it
And then make a
share-
song.
and then share and be like, "Wow, Schmitty's eating
Should I have a bracelet?
mussels and linguine
That's
with."
not
Should I have a bracelet on there?
Smitty's. I know.
I think you guys
Dino nuggies and
Right.
goldfish.
Dino.
Jess, where's the mac and cheese?
No, I think next week we should all get bracelets.
Nope.
And say Swift.
I have beads. We can make some.
DeAndre Swift.
No, I just want Swift.
She has beads. You
I
can
have
make them.
beads. I have letters.
Wait, should we get
Gotta
them?
be DeAndre Swift.
Should we get them for the trip?
Mine has to be crimson and gray.
That's JP Lover.
Has to be crimson and gray. DeAndre Swift.
Should we get them for the
Yeah, tell me-
tailgate?
Tell me she doesn't look all.
Can you make us 55 bracelets?
Look at this? Tell me that's not for.
I made about 50 for the concert. So
Whoa.
like,
Wow.
Look at this. This isn't like I'm really excited to be there. It's hey,
Dude,
the
her
camera's on
mom.
me.
I'm telling you, her
Look
mom
at that.
looked or his mom looked miserable.
Watch that again. She ain't that excited until the camera's on.
I mean, her boyfriend just scored a touchdown. Yay!
She's excited. Look,
Shut up, Jim. You're soft, you Swifty.
No, I'm not. I'm saying I don't need to see her all the time.
Mr. Marcus, is he sounding soft about Taylor right now?
He's trying to score.
Yeah.
No. You all know my feelings.
What do you feel about Taylor?
But here's the thing.
I think Park belongs to Claire Dunphy.
Are you mad at Taylor?
I'm just annoyed that we're talking. There's so many other
I
things
don't.
that
Yeah, I don't need to see it on my Sunday.
Right up.
Taylor wasn't the one putting the camera on herself.
Oh, gotcha.
You should talk to the NFL about
Damn,
That's
Smitty,
my thing.
Gotcha.
And he got you there.
If the NFL brings in more fans
Oh, wait. Who's more powerful, Swifties or the NFL?
Swifties.
Swift.
Right now,
I was thinking Swifties.
Swifty, she has 250 million followers.
Done.
Oh, that's a good one too.
She sold out, like in Philly, her concert. She sold out all of them, and there were still hundreds of people standing
Yeah.
outside.
I'm not
the
doubting
stadium.
her talent. I just don't think she.
No, I know what I'm saying.
No. I doubt her talent. Let's get that straight.
You're walking on thin ice,
Let's
Jim.
get that straight.
They're coming for
Can you say those comments were off air?
I can't.
James,
Get me down with you.
I can't, but that's where I will draw the line. I will doubt her talent.
what do you like better, Swifty or Fast Car? His boy, his country
Luke
lover.
Combs?
Yeah, Luke
dude,
Combs.
Neither.
Combs not even close to
Yeah.
the power of Taylor
No, I
Swift.
know. But I'm saying music-wise,
Who
you like Luke
cares?
Combs or Taylor?
They're both country. Who
Neither.
cares?
I don't do country music. I don't do country.
Oh yeah, he does not do.
She's more pop than country.
Yeah, she's-
She was
pop
more
country.
She was more country her
Do you
first
like Taylor
3
songs?
albums. Not as
Do you
much.
listen to them on your way to work?
No.
Yeah, he does.
I could, other than Shake It Off, I couldn't name one
If
other.
you tripped over, would you know her?
Yes, I would
Okay,
know her if I
alright.
tripped over.
It'd be
But other than
awesome.
Shake It Off, I couldn't
What
name
is that?
one
What
other
you do when
song.
you get yelled at the mailroom? You say, "Hey, shake it off." He gets yelled at by the ball. Shake
You-
it off.
you know
shake
it's
it off.
false.
No,
You-
no,
you
shake
know
it
that?
off.
Oh, Sophia.
So I played in the car for Sophia.
yeah.
No, I don't play.
Yes,
There you go.
yes.
I don't play for the car.
Right.
You got
That's
Swifty in
thinking
training.
No.
Why
She-
not?
The other day she was like DJ Cal, and I'm like, all right, so
Oh yeah,
no, there's no Taylor Swift in
All right,
our
can we
house,
stop?
and Jeff doesn't either. Jeff
That's
said,
what I like her.
well, Jeff said this week, she's like, why are we still talking about it? It's ridiculous.
I mean, we're on the podcast right now talking about it.
no, we got a Swiftie here.
Yeah,
We got to respect the Swiftie.
it's just crazy.
Yes, like
They
If she starts becoming the talk of the NFL, anybody gonna have a problem with it?
yes.
Because that's what it's.
If
gonna
she
be.
becomes the talk of the NFL, yeah.
And it,
She-
well, what do you
yeah,
think
she
it
is
this
right
week?
now. This
That's
whole
you.
week, it's
Yeah,
been
That's
about
why I have a
this.
problem with it.
If it lasts after this week, then
The
that's
thing-
an issue.
my-
She's at.
No, it's not her fault. She's not perpetuating it.
Nobody wants to watch a Jets game
But now they
other
will.
than the Chiefs who are Chiefs fans.
But now
And
Right.
they will because
Right.
Oh,
Taylor would show up.
Yeah,
Taylor's gonna be there.
Is she definitely showing up?
yeah. They already
Then
said.
they're all gonna be waiting for her. But
There's already tickets that are.
roll her in the popcorn machine. There goes Taylor.
That's the one thing is if she's gonna be like at games,
She's gonna have
people
to.
are gonna sell out those tickets.
Oh, you're insane. You could pay.
And honestly, it would be
Coming to the Eagles.
The Eagles don't need her. The Eagles don't need her.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If the NFL can make money off it, they're going to be all
Well,
for
it'd
it.
be better if she was dating somebody on the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
Then there would be.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So like if
Yes.
she's gonna be, if there's a chance
And-
people could see her at a football game, they're gonna pay
How
money.
many
to go.
shows did she do here? Was it
Andrew, are
3?
you camping
Three.
out to see
And they're all,
the
yes.
Jets?
Yeah.
She makes $1 billion
And
at
there's still
night.
hundreds
Yeah,
of people
exactly.
standing
We love
outside
it.
the stadium
Yeah.
every night.
Yeah.
She's an undercover.
Yes,
she's
there
an
was,
underground
what,
Swiftie.
10,000 people outside the stadium.
Jim's an underground Swiftie. Thank you. Yeah, I think you do, Jim.
You
Do you
guys,
think? All right, let me get you this, and this
you guys
is a
can
serious.
pretend all you want.
Do you guys all think?
It's not
I
true.
think there are certain songs that if they
Nate.
were Taylor songs with someone
Nate,
else sung
can you
them, I think
answer
my
this
dad might
question
like them.
truthfully? And I'm
If he
being
didn't know.
serious.
If Foo Fighters had
Do
something
you
for
really
Elvis,
think she's that hot? I don't. I mean, I think she's okay looking. I don't think she's like
Jim said it perfect.
drop dead.
What is the big
Do you think she's that
infatuation with
gorgeous?
her anyway? Like,
Yeah,
She's
seriously.
good looking. I wouldn't
She's
say she's
okay.
gorgeous.
she ain't the Beatles or like the Rolling Stones.
Right.
She
Like,
actually beat some of the Beatles records.
No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about her looks right
But
now.
I know I'm just saying she had.
If I put her in like, if I'm gonna do her as a car, she's like a Ford Focus. She's average.
horrible, dude.
It's more than a Ford
That bank
Focus.
account ain't a Ford Focus, dude. That
Well,
bank
no.
account is like.
She's good. I don't know. She's all right. I don't know.
She's
Something
all
about her
right.
didn't always-
She's a good looking woman, but I wouldn't say she's drop dead
so
gorgeous.
she's average.
No, she's more.
She's
than
from
average.
Reading. She ain't. Oh, sorry for people from Reading.
Your boss is from Reading. He might be
She's
watching.
Explains it.
She's
man.
not really an Eagles fan. Really. That was just the Super Bowl, right?
She's her parents.
she's a
Her
Eagles
parents
fan.
grew up here, right?
So then, if she
Her
shows
dad.
up in
Her
Chiefs
dad.
gear,
Like,
Her dad's an Eagles fan.
oh well, then her dad better disown her if she shows up in the Chiefs game
dude.
in Chiefs gear.
It's out there.
Don't say about the boyfriend.
I
Stick
mean,
to your loyalty.
I get it, but like,
All right, Eagles game.
that's actually in the documentary,
Right.
the Kelsey documentary. It's Kelsey's wife when they went to the Super Bowl for the Chiefs. She's like, I'm not wearing Chiefs gear.
Yeah.
Of course
Like,
not.
so I'm gonna root for Travis, but I'm not rooting for the Chiefs. And Jason's like, I get it.
I feel like we had this conversation in our chat.
Yeah,
I-
but I asked
and
it
if-
before
if,
with
like-
like your kids.
Yeah.
like your own
So
kid.
if say
well, you
Brody
already
continued.
failed that because he was
But-
the Niners jersey.
say Brody continued playing football and got drafted by the Cowboys. Are you telling me I can't wear a Cowboys Marcus jersey?
No, but are you gonna wear? Are you
gonna-
gonna? Are you gonna have the star? Are you gonna wear a hat with the star?
I mean, if he was playing for the Cowboys.
I'm rooting for Brody and Brody.
She's hardcore,
That's what I'm
sticking to
saying.
her gun.
I'll wear Brody's Spartans merch or whatever, and I'll say.
Yeah, like if you go to Penn State, I'll wear his Penn State jersey. You won't never see me wear Cowboys.
I would rock my kids.
I would only
Here.
root for Brody and not the Cowboys.
Like if my kid
Yeah,
got drafted to play for like,
but like if it's like the Eagles versus the Cowboys,
I'm rooting for the Cowboys.
no, I'm rooting for the
Hey,
Eagles. I'm rooting for the
If your
Eagles.
son decides he wants to go to prep, you gonna wear prep gear? See?
Oh, there you go. See?
I wore Ryan Lacrosse stuff.
Yeah, but that's not
different,
that's
dude.
Dude, the
You weren't a star at prep.
What if he went to judge?
That would be hard.
I wouldn't.
Oh yeah, you're a North guy.
I would not. I
Would you
not
wear
wear
judge stuff?
gear. I wouldn't.
I would root for Brody. I ain't rooting for Judge.
I would want Brody to do
If-
good, but I
if these
My dad went to Judge
if these guys played for rivals, I would root for them. But
If
not
my
their
son
team.
got drafted to
Yeah,
like the
she
Mets or something, I'd wear a Mets.
You'd root for.
jersey.
All right, so he played for LaSalle. He was a star on the team. They went against Prep. You're going to root for St. Joe's and only him. You're full of shit. Look at you.
It would be really
And you would
really difficult.
dude.
See, but it's not that difficult because you don't know
It's
anybody.
your blood,
You don't know
yeah.
anybody on that prep team.
Yeah.
No, I don't. That's true, but
Bro,
It's still my
That's
school.
one game.
If you got
Still my
drafted to the
school.
Cowboys, would you
That's
accept it?
Or would you say over under whole football season? Travis and Taylor together. The whole
Whole
season.
football season.
Yep, 16
I
weeks.
think they'll make it through the football season
I think they make it
because he's
through.
got football to focus on, and she's got a break before she goes on tour. I think
they
once she
make
goes
it.
on tour, football's done. They're done.
Yeah,
Or Travis is going to be out there every night for.
traveling
I
on
think you
tour.
guys don't have enough faith.
I don't
And
know.
who?
She's how many boyfriends has she had in the last 10 years?
She's going to
I
need
feel like
more.
she's had a lot.
I
really-
He's had a normal amount of boyfriends.
What's
I
a
know
normal
that, like,
amount?
I remember
Call it the
that
Swift
time.
How about this?
Everybody's going to ride.
Ideally,
Swift bike.
along about January, February, she starts to become a distraction for him because of all the drama.
Yeah,
Because of all the drama that's going on,
Andy's going
and his head gets all swirled.
Trying to distract him so the Eagles.
Oh,
Yeah, all right, yeah. We'll take some too.
Inside
Yes.
accent.
Yes.
saying going to Super Bowl. you need to wear that.
She's a double agent. We can deal with that.
That's
a good way to
You guys
do it.
like her? She's a double agent.
Yeah.
I don't think she's a double A.
Undercover.
I don't. I don't believe that.
That would be next level. Thinking
Yeah,
about
that
her.
she ain't doing it. She
I'd
loves
be all right
him.
with that.
So what?
She loves him.
All right, we've spent way too much time. The,
Well,
I think they've been
the
together
football
for a
season is
while.
on.
Joe White did
Listen,
want to know
hold
when
on,
did this become the Taylor
This is the
Bill
last
first
thing I'm going
hour.
to tell you. They've been together a lot longer, and that whole thing was staged where Jason was like, "Oh, do you want to change with Travis?" They've been seeing each other for a while.
That's what I was thinking.
That's what
it
I'm.
has to have been for at least a little bit because she's very
Andy
private.
Reid,
She wouldn't, if this was their first time hanging out, like she wouldn't just like show up and like see her.
She's
Like,
already
she's
gave him
more
the
private
goods.
than that.
That was a very awkward exit through the kitchen. Though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
Dude,
why I feel like it's.
That outfit he was
Yeah.
wearing is titled like 1989, which is
It's like, yeah, who cares?
1989 Taylor's version.
Yeah, but it's got naked women on it. Did
Yeah,
you
but-
look at the suit?
I did look at it, but it's like it was an Easter egg. It was a 1989 Taylor version Easter egg.
Wait,
Been
his
together a lot longer.
outfit he was
It
wearing.
was titled 1989 bedroom painting. 1989 Taylor's version.
What he was wearing?
Yes. And it was the 1989.
But that tells me he's already whipped.
It says it. We're doing it right now, Nate.
Joe White wanted to know when this become Taylor
If
Boot
he's wearing
first.
that outfit, everybody agree he's already whipped.
He's already getting whipped.
He's whipped. Now we know Travis is
Just
big.
talk to your dad. He'll pay for it.
Yeah, Travis don't got these either. Let's talk about Red October.
All right, can we stop? I've tried to stop this Taylor Swift conversation 3 times.
Red
You keep
October.
going, so that's
Red
how we go. We're in October.
I think like me, Kara, mom, and Aaron should start Taylor Swift podcast.
All right.
All right, knock it out. Talk
They'll
about
have
it.
better numbers
Here's your
than
next
us.
show.
Need $100.
We can be the lead in the year's show.
If you're still listening, do a Taylor Swift podcast with me.
Thursday nights. You can start when we're done.
We're like Motel 6. We'll leave the light on for you.
Nate, you gotta tell the wife you're not gonna be home till
Yeah,
like 1.
he can stay on the couch.
I'm doing a Swifty podcast, honey.
I wrote like a paper about Taylor Swift last year.
Oh
for
my
English
God.
And I've done multiple.
Oh.
Like I said,
You're
I've
killing
been
your
living
dad,
Taylor
Carl.
Swift for a year, and it comes to football season, and I still gotta look at Taylor Swift.
Jim's afraid.
And I'm saying that's not Taylor Swift's fault. That's you gotta take that up with the NFL.
That is
Your aunt loved the idea.
That's not. She's not saying, "Hey, put the cameras
How
on
do you
me,"
know?
because she's not. Would you think she's really doing that? No.
She's
She doesn't
a private person.
Yeah.
She doesn't need
Okay.
it.
Yeah, she doesn't-
Okay, Swifties.
She honestly doesn't need the
Honestly, she
football
doesn't
publicity.
need it.
She
The NFL needs it.
But does she really need to show up? If she knows that that's come on. She knows it's part
If
of
that's her
her.
boyfriend, why wouldn't she show up?
Her boyfriend.
Kevin Hart goes to the games. Any
Kevin Hart's an actual fan.
what I'm saying, any celebrity at the games gets
Well,
shown
then that
on the
comes with
screen.
territory. So
Yeah.
so walking around and walking out comes with the territory.
That,
You don't
yeah,
need to be
that-
wheeled out.
that's a whole different thing. Yeah, I get that. But her being on the TV, that's not her. That's
Well, some
the NFL thing.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Taylor Swift's here. So
Swifties are
the Swifties that aren't watching CBS,
Yeah.
go, oh, wait, I'm going to
Okay,
jump over
but my
to
thing
CBS.
is she knows that that's coming. So like you should conduct yourself. You don't need to be wheeled around.
Ah, Philly's
David?
lost.
You don't agree?
Was that fun?
3-2.
All right, let me put you in a popcorn tin and take you around the Jets game.
All right, cool.
Everyone would be like, "Wow."
You
who they
guys
got?
don't
Who
think
they
that's
got?
bizarre
What?
to like hide yourself in a
No, because if
No,
you're famous,
because it would
like-
take her 3 days to get to her car.
Celebrities coming through like
The
the
documentary on Netflix where she
So
talks
Leo
about
Messi
it.
should have
There's,
done
like,
it, right?
videos,
Messi
like,
should
of
be wheeled.
crowds.
Messi has a guy that follows
Yeah,
him around.
That's
It's
different.
insane.
I'd be
I
more
was actually
respectful.
talking to someone
If she
about
had
that
somebody
at work
follow.
the other day. Like that level of like
Know your face.
not having privacy is like
It
insane.
sucks. It
Yeah,
definitely sucks.
yes,
It's
it's annoying.
You
Oh,
can't
yeah.
go do anything.
Have you ever seen videos of the Beatles and Elvis trying to get in and out of concerts? It's
Yeah,
insane.
man, I feel horrible. She goes home to $1 billion house and pees in $1 billion toilet that probably flushes. Like,
Flushes money.
Wait, flushes like any.
Any
toilet.
$5 billion.
Yeah.
$1 billion toilet. Nice automatic flush. Nice 4 cars.
Wait. Her
Great.
what?
she
Hazard,
has
check.
3 cats and they all have
You
their
feel
own
bad for
network.
Taylor
That one's worth more than some other
Yo,
stuff.
did you hear that?
She went trans
Yo,
for
you hear
$100
that?
bills.
Yo, you hear
What?
that?
What?
Her 3 cats have bigger net worths on their own than some celebrities do.
Her cat's gonna have a podcast right now. It'll be better.
Exactly.
How can a cat had a net,
They
net
have
worth?
things in their name.
What's it called?
Really?
What? Who was that one person that left their house to their dogs?
It
A
happens.
famous person. I forget who it was.
You don't have any kids, you just leave it to them.
That's
Cat.
insane.
Hey, what's the
That's
score
what
of the
Taylor
game?
would do. She'd leave herself to her cats. If she
Who's playing?
was
Right.
with
Jeez.
other cats.
Or
Detroit.
Detroit.
Detroit's up 14.
Oh, there's a football game tonight.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh.
I've been trying to shut
I
this
thought
down, but
so.
you guys,
Now we got
you guys want to keep talking about Taylor Swift.
So does, I mean, you guys are defending her.
We got 4 minutes to talk about the Phillies. Phillies, Red October. Okay, let's go. Wild card. They'll win the wild card, and then who we facing after the wild
Braves.
card? Braves.
Braves.
Any concerns that we can't beat the Braves?
I don't think they can. I think they can beat anybody that's in front of them, and I hope for another fun run.
American League. Anybody scare you in American League?
Eh. Thank you. Thank you. I don't think anybody should scare anybody who's a Phillies fan.
So straight to the World Series.
I don't know about straight to the World Series. If there is one thing that will hold them back, it's the pitching. So
Yeah.
I don't think the lineup's an issue. I think they can hit.
Wheeler had a short night tonight.
Yeah, they
I'm
called-
hoping it was because
Yeah, they said it's rest.
Yeah,
Was
it's
it?
rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Frat texted about it earlier.
Yeah.
Um,
Wheeler Nola is 1-2. Thompson said.
yeah.
Curious to see if they do get past the wild card, who would be 3? I think you got to go Ranger.
Walker.
I don't
It's
know.
going to be Ranger,
It's not
Walker,
Lorenzo.
or Suarez,
It's not
Oh,
Lorenzo.
Ranger.
or Sanchez.
I don't
I don't want Sanchez.
I don't want Sanchez. He's not ready yet.
If
He's
you're
not
going,
good, but
if
he's
you're
not
going
ready
four, the four's got to be
Yeah.
Wheeler, Nola, Ranger.
Walker. I don't want
That's got to be the four.
Sanchez hasn't pitched in
Sanchez was going
Did-
over Walker.
Did
That
Walker
was-
end up with the most wins in the National League?
No,
No.
he didn't even get.
Well, he
fell
had-
off.
He
Yeah.
was up there till like August.
Yeah, 15.
What are you saying? Like now,
You did.
you kept crowing. Oh, he's only the National League leader.
You
Well, that was
Blazing
in July and August.
You
And
keep-
then
Yeah.
they were losing.
You're on your
And then
knee.
I think
Yeah.
Strider got
I think that was
17.
early September too.
What do you end up with?
Isn't
Strider
Charlie?
had
Yo,
less
isn't
than-
Charlie?
No, what did Walker end up with?
15, 16.
Dude, he's not all that.
Isn't
You're
Warren
hyping
injured
him up.
for the Braves?
Dude, for
Yeah.
what they're paying him to be a 4 starter,
Yeah, he's good. He's
He gave you-
thorough.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
absolutely.
I'm saying, you're acting like this dude's a 1-2. Like he's not a 1-2.
well, he's the
He's a-
reason why they
he's a
they
3-4.
bounced back.
he's-
Would you agree? He was the reason before the All-Star
He,
break.
he held
that they
them.
got going.
He held them together.
And he
Yeah.
won
You
like
can't
9
have your
starts in a
1-2
row,
take.
bro.
Yeah, but he got out of what? He got taken out in the 5th inning.
Not every game.
It was a lot
Yeah, that's a problem when taking starters out in the 5th and 6th
because he
inning.
throws 100 pitches
It's all right. He's not, dude. He's
In
not
4
an
innings.
ace.
That's okay.
in
He
4
won
innings.
16 wins as a 4 starter. Think about that. 15
Yeah.
wins. Come on.
His ERA was like 4.5, maybe.
He
Well,
had.
I just want when you get to the playoffs, I want a guy that's going at least 6 innings. At
No.
least.
You have to. You got to save that
If
bullpen.
Nola wants a
I think
big
Nola-
payday, he
Don't-
better
No
start.
one's going to. I think
Not
that
only
that's
do you have to save the bullpen, you don't want to get into the crappy part of the bullpen. You want the prime
Listen,
arms coming out of the bullpen every night.
the bullpen the last month hasn't been good, but they were good. Like I know you, Sean Kimbrell.
Yeah, I don't want to see Kimbrell
Yeah,
in
but see,
big
dude,
moments.
these are guys that have been there.
I get it, but
They
Kimbrell's
have.
throwing meatballs, dude.
Okay, but that dude, it's
His
a little
fastball is just straight, no
postseason's a
movement.
different animal.
It,
You
it
agree?
is.
It
yeah,
is, but
absolutely.
it's
Exactly. Kimbrell will be
and if
ready. I
Kimbrell,
guarantee you.
Kimbrell gets one chance. If he blows that, I don't want
I
to see
don't.
it again.
He's not gonna see save. It's gonna be Alvarado.
Okay, if he gets the 8th inning, I don't want to see him blow the save opportunity.
Okay.
And if he does it one time, I don't want to see it again. I'm done with it.
God, here we go.
Dude, he's been terrible after the All-Star break. Terrible. And I don't want to see Strom for more than 1 inning.
Strong matchup. I
Every
feel like-
time he comes in for more than an inning, he's
So who do you want to see
I think Hoffman.
out of the bullpen?
I think Hoffman's been
Yeah, but he's
decent.
not gonna
Hoffman,
be-
yes.
but he's not gonna-
Alvarado's been good.
Alvarado, yeah.
Soto's
better.
coming around a little bit.
Okay.
Sanchez,
Sanchez,
you're gonna have
Wait,
to bring-
Lorenzo?
How about Lorenzo?
I don't know.
Where's Lorenzo's
Lorenz,
fit?
hey, I don't know. He's a
He's
long
weird.
reliever.
A
He's like-
long reliever
And I
or
hope you don't need
Oh,
those guys.
you know, you guys
seventh
we're gonna
inning
bring up
guy.
That dude's gonna pitch. Young guy.
Kikiri.
Oh,
I was wondering.
Kettering?
Guy to pitch the other
Kick-
day.
Orion?
Yeah, he's
Ryan
definitely going to be on the
Kikiri
playoff
or
roster. He's going to be like
Kikiri.
what the Rays did with David Price.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how they use if they use
Yeah,
him.
they'll use him.
Yeah,
He's a gas. He throws gas.
I mean he got
Well,
got
if he
hit a
comes
little
in, he's
bit.
going to have to throw to at least 3
Yeah,
batters.
he got hit a little
Thank
bit
you,
yesterday.
Captain
too.
Obvious.
Well, I mean,
Thanks.
you can't bring him in to get one guy or 2
No,
guys.
it's a rule
He's
now.
got it. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
That's
But we all-
that's
we
why I
all-
said it.
We all know that.
yeah.
Thanks.
That's like
just
you telling
reminding
me
you.
that the sky's blue.
Not these days. It's pretty gray.
Okay.
It's, I think it's red.
Red October.
All right.
We're in our Taylor Swift red era, right? Isn't it
Yeah.
Red October?
Yeah, for Tim.
I got nothing else to say. I got nothing else to say.
All right, so
All right,
what
we're
is
done
your
with Taylor.
prediction? Let's go.
This weekend,
We got Phillies predictions and we got
Commandos. We got the Commandos.
Phillies in 2.
Phillies.
Phillies in 3.
Yeah.
Phillies,
Win game 1,
Phillies
game
in
2.
Phillies in 2. Eagles win
Push
big.
14.
I think this is the game they finally click. I'm thinking.
14. 38-14.
Not that high.
I think they get 42 to
10.
42-17.
Josh Harris going to be on that Commander.
Dude, Josh Harris can.
Dude, what would you do if Embiid
I hope
was
his-
on the Commander
I hope he gets
sideline
a-
with Harris?
I'd be done with the whole thing.
I hope he gets the worst bag of popcorn at the game. That's what I,
I
hope
hope
for
Taylor
Josh
Swift is
Harris.
tucked in his bag of popcorn.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, but Josh
I
might
got-
like that.
35-10 Eagles.
I'm going Phillies in 2. Eagles 38-13.
I got Phillies in 3, actually.
It depends. Well, if Gallen doesn't pitch, you're going to win it too.
He's pitching tomorrow. You said
That's what it
that's
says.
tough to bring a
Who
guy
is?
in.
Gallen.
That's their ace.
Their
That's their
ace.
Cy Young guy.
You didn't know about him?
Who? Pittsburgh's?
Oh my
Diamondbacks.
God.
Dude, we're
Harris-
Yeah,
I got Phil's in 2.
Yeah, he can't even be on the show
Eagles,
anymore. He
Eagles
doesn't know anything.
72 and Redskins 3.
and Travis.
72? Is that what you said? 72?
Travis rips his knee up in New York in front of Taylor this weekend.
And she's done with him afterwards?
What do you got, Brody?
He goes swiftly to the field to save him.
Holy crap! Lions putting a whooping on the Packers.
What, 21-3?
No, it's 14-3, and they're about to score again.
Flag.
All right. What do you got, Brody?
Brody don't care.
33-20 Eagles.
Phillies in 2. Nate,
Did you get that, Nate?
you got a prediction?
Phillies in 2.
Phil's in 2.
I'll go 28-6.
28-6 Birds. All right, folks. All right, folks.
Get out.
Bringing that name
Get
back.
out, Nate.
Thanks for hanging out with us again on another Thursday evening here on the Santa Boot First Podcast.
Thanks to all the Swifties.
I didn't mention our sponsors.
Tear
Thanks to
down,
our sponsors, Mama Mia's Pizza, Pops McCann's Fine Whiskeys, and the Sidecar or the Stockyard Sandwich Company and the Sidecar Bar and Grill. Thank you. I apologize for the Swiftie experience that you had tonight.
Don't apologize, James. It's okay.
We'll see you all again next week. Until then, go Birds and be excellent to each other. See you.